What's up everybody, it's Matt from TDM Style here. Welcome back to the channel once again, and today we're having a look at the hemp set shampoo and conditioner as well as the carbon hair mask from the Salon Guy. So I've had a pretty sizable number of requests to talk about these for some time now, and I've been using them for ever since they came out. So we're just finally getting to it, and yeah, so let's not waste any time and let's get started straight away with the packaging and pricing. Starting with the hemp set, these come in the kind of salon standard size of 8.45 fluid ounce amber plastic bottles with black pump tops. And these together as a set will run you $60 US. And if you're buying that from the Salon Guy's website and you're inside the US, that does include free shipping. Now, for the carbon mask, this one comes in this massive 8.5 fluid ounce or 250 milliliter plastic tub, and there are two versions of this. This one that I have here is the intense one. There is also the standard one, which is meant for more normal hair types, whereas the intense one is meant for dry, coarse, or extra thick hair types. And as far as the pricing here, this one will run you $45 US. So yeah, probably some of you are thinking like, man, those are pretty expensive, but more on that in a minute. But essentially what you need to know is all three of these products are meant to be more of the kind of luxury end of things. So, you know, naturally that does include a more kind of luxury price tag, I guess. But yeah, as I mentioned, more on that in a few minutes. First, we gotta talk about dem scents. Now, the scent on the shampoo and the conditioner is exactly the same. So let's crack into that one first. Oh, it fucked me up so good. Oh my god. It just, I don't even know. It just smells like heaven. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like light and a little bit fruity and a little bit floral, but it's just very clean smelling, and I don't know, it smells great. And as far as the scent on the carbon masks, once again, the scent is the same on both the normal and the intense versions. Oh, it smells so good, it makes me want to my in it. Probably can't say that. Once again, I guess kind of a similar scent to those. I don't know, it's hard to describe. If there are notes listed on the website, I will throw those up on screen here for you, but once again, it smells very fresh and clean and lightly fruity, lightly floral. It's just a great scent. And as far as I'm concerned, the scent on both of these products is very unisex. So it's not overly masculine, it's not overly feminine, it's just a nice, like right down the middle, just fantastic scent on both. All right, now a bit into the ingredients. So we'll start on the hemp set first. So basically what Steven did here, I believe that he started with the formula for Pure as the base and then, you know, adjusted and changed some ingredients and things and added some other things, of course. So as far as like the little blurb on the front of the shampoo here says, cleanses, nourishes, adds volume, stimulates hair growth, and strengthens hair. We also have the symbols across the front here. It's 100% vegan, it's gluten-free, cruelty-free, it has organic ingredients, and it's also sulfate and paraben-free. On the conditioner, this one says conditions, nourishes, and strengthens the hair, and same symbols for, you know, cruelty-free, vegan, yada, yada, yada. So as far as some things that you'll notice in the ingredient list on these, obviously the hemp oil is the one that you would expect to be in here. I mean, it's called the hemp set for a reason. And in the shampoo, aside from the hemp oil, we also have some stuff like jojoba esters, rosemary leaf extract, warada flower extract. And on the conditioner side of things, we also have some argan oil and panthenol. Panthenol is like super good and nourishing conditioning for the hair. It just makes it real soft. Another name for that is provitamin B5, same thing. We also have, of course, the hemp oil. We have rice protein, olive fruit oil, avocado oil, and almond oil in there. Now, for the carbon masks, as you might imagine by the name and the look of the product itself, these do contain activated charcoal, and the main difference between the normal version and the intense version is the amount of activated charcoal in the formula, and obviously the intense one is meant to be even more conditioning and hydrating for those of us like me who have drier, coarser, thicker, or more unruly hair types. So yeah, once again, some things that you'll recognize in this formula, aside from the activated charcoal, of course, we have olive fruit oil again, argan oil, we have some hydrolyzed quinoa protein, we have chamomile flower extract, jojoba esters. Once again, we have panthenol in here, we have elderflower extract, dragon fruit extract, eucalyptus. So yeah, lots of goodies that I'm sure you've seen in other products, and obviously are all things that are meant to strengthen and add shine and condition and nourish the hair in all sorts of ways. So before we get into the demo footage here, we can take a quick look at the products themselves. Now, one thing I do want to note for you guys, we'll start with the shampoo. This one is a little bit more on the liquidy side. It's not super thick and viscous, so just expect that when you're pumping it out of there. But another thing is that if you've had this sitting on the shelf for a while, you might notice that the hemp oil starts to separate a little bit, which is totally normal. Just give that bitch a little shake and you will be good to go. Now, as far as the conditioner, this one is quite thick and smooth and lotion-like, and yeah, it's everything that you would expect a conditioner to look like. Now, the Carbon Masque, as you might expect when you open this thing up, it is black. I mean, it has activated charcoal in it. It's, a little bit liquidy, but it is quite thick and viscous, so it's easy to just like scoop some out on your fingertips when you're ready to use it. Oh boy. All right, now let's start into the demo footage and we'll begin with the hemp set. So here we are starting out with 2-day-old hair that's just full of hair product and looks pretty oily and just, obviously it's due for a wash. So we're into the shower to wet that down first, and then of course we're starting out with about a pump and a half of the shampoo. Now, if you're using this in the shower and your hair is like real saturated with water, you can develop a nice little bit of lather here, but you won't be seeing that too much in this demo since, obviously I can't have a shower in my filming studio down here, so my hair isn't super saturated with water, so you're not going to see a whole lot of lathering, but you still can feel that product getting in there and just breaking up any stylers or whatever that you have in your hair. After rinsing that out, you can feel that your hair is nice and clean, but it's not like squeaky clean, so it doesn't feel like it, you're not like sucking all of the moisture out of your hair, which is nice. So now we're going in with about the same pump and a half worth of the conditioner, and I like to let that sit for at least 30 seconds or a minute or so before rinsing that out, and then we're gonna go ahead and blow dry that bitch. And here we are with the final results. Ooh, bitch! Now this is, I put no pre-stylers or anything in, I just rinsed these out and blow dried my hair as it was. So you can see we've got some nice looking volume and texture here. The natural shine of my hair is coming out. Everything just feels so soft and bouncy and just lightweight, and it just, it feels great. It feels refreshed, and that's, what you want in essentially a luxury shampoo and conditioner. All right, next, let's take a look at how the Carbon Masque works. So we're skipping some portions of the demo footage here. So basically, we're starting out with hair that has been shampooed but not conditioned, and it's obviously still wet. So now I'm going in with a couple fingertips worth of the mask and just applying that evenly and just running it throughout the hair. And don't skimp, don't forget about the sides and the back. If you got shorter hair like me, that still needs some conditioning too. So once you feel like you've got enough to have your hair nice and completely saturated with product, now you want to let that sit. And it does say in the instructions that you can let it sit in there for 2 to 3 minutes if you just want a deep conditioning, or if you want like the full effects of the restorative mask properties of this, you can leave it in for anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes before rinsing it out. So I went middle of the road here. I left mine in for 15 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead, rinse that, and once again blow dry that bitch. And here we are with those final results. Yes. So, yeah, once again, we've got some big volume, big, just healthy shine in the hair. Everything is just lightweight and smooth and clean and not frizzy, and there's no knots or anything. It just, my hair feels like I just came home from the salon. All right, so overall thoughts, overall thoughts on the hemp set and Carbon Masque from the Salon Guy. Bitchin', but yeah, they're just, they're fucking stellar. So now we can talk a little bit more about, the price point and what, whether they're considered luxury or whatever, because I'm sure some of you might be feeling a little bit wishy-washy on spending that much money. So first, the hemp set. Yeah, so it's 60 bucks for the two together. So in other words, $30 a piece, which is a little bit more expensive than your typical salon shampoo and conditioner. Usually for, a salon brand, salon quality products, for those, I would say you can expect to spend anywhere from $20 to $25 each. So this is, a little bit more expensive than that, but not as expensive as some others out there. So for instance, I think a great way of example here, in terms of the performance and how they make my hair feel, I would put these like neck and neck with the level of like Patrick's shampoo and conditioner. Like, just the performance is the same, and those are $45 a piece. So, you know, just to put that in perspective. So yes, while it may be a little bit more expensive than what you're used to spending, if you want that kind of luxury experience of having your hair just feel super conditioned and soft, yeah, it's an extra 10 bucks for the set. Same goes for the mask. So yeah, it's 45 bucks, which seems like a lot at a glance, but first of all, this thing is fucking massive. I mean, it's 8.5 ounces. There's a ton of mask in there. I've been using this probably, you know, maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks for like months, and I haven't even gone through maybe half of it yet. So it's, yeah, it's 45 bucks up front, which may seem like a lot, but again, that's a comparable price to a lot of other masks out there like Moroccan Oil or Amica. They're, you know, they're around 50 bucks for a similar size container. So they're pricey, but it does some fucking work, and it's gonna last you a long time. And again, it's a luxury thing. So if you know, if you want luxury stuff, you have to pay a luxury premium for it. It's just the way that shit works. So yeah, that wraps things up for today's video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this and found it helpful. Now, I had a little bit of change of plans. I was supposed to be off this whole week, but I do have to go into work again starting tomorrow. So I may not be able to get out quite as many videos as I was originally planning to, but I'm glad I at least got to this one and the, you know, Dauntless and the Avita. So, you know, I guess expect, we'll just try to go back to normal, and I'll have another video up for the weekend coming up. I'm not sure which one yet. I may or may not put out a poll for that one, so just keep your eye on my community tab. So if you haven't already, please feel free to hit that subscribe button down below if you want to keep up to date with all my upcoming content. And as always, thank you guys so much for coming by and watching, and we'll see you at the next one.